Hey everyone, it's Kaylyn here and welcome back to our channel. A few days ago, our team at Math Together Canada was invited to create the problems for a national contest. Prince and I also got to share our math journeys with everyone, and we also broke down a few of the problems. We will be sharing some clips from that day, starting with the speeches in part 1. Hey everyone, before I start, I just wanted to congratulate and thank everyone for taking part in the contest today and just being here. So as Annie already said, my name is Kaylyn and I'm currently a grade 9 student at UTS, the University of Toronto Schools. I've been doing competitive math for around 7 years now, ever since grade 3, which is also when I started classes here at TT Math, specifically Fun Math 5. I think this means I've been at TT Math for around half my life already, which is actually crazy to think about. I've taken part in this TT Math contest ever since it started back in 2020, and this is actually the first year that I haven't done it because I am unfortunately way too old now for it. I am aging. But that's okay. When I first started doing math, I didn't really think it was anything too important or special, and I just considered it another extracurricular that I was doing to waste time. But I guess over time it kind of just grew to become the biggest part of my life. And I think everyone at TT Math, especially everyone who has taught me over those years, or these years, have been such a great inspiration for me, and they've helped me so much throughout my math journey. So today I wanted to focus mainly about math contests, so the process leading up to it, and results. So I would say the most important thing to know when you're doing contest math is that results don't matter as much as you think they do. So you shouldn't really care too much about them, and you should just focus on the process leading up to the contest itself. Because if you're too worried about doing good, then you're probably just going to end up disappointing yourself. And I am speaking from personal experience. If you actually just focus on the process, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I tried my best, and that's really what counts. It's not about what happens after it, what results I get. It's, I did everything that I could do, so this is the best that I can do. I remember just a personal story. There was this time back in grade 5 in 2021 and we had a team selection test for a contest in America. And during that TST, I think I got 2 out of the 12 questions on it correct. So at the time, I didn't really know better. I was really sad about it for a few days. But, now it doesn't matter. I can talk and laugh about it, and it hasn't really done anything. That one result doesn't matter at all. So what I'm really trying to get at is don't let bad scores affect you too much. Cause if you think you're a failure, then you're probably just not gonna end up wanting to do math anymore. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you all again for being here and participating in this contest, and good luck to everyone for future contests.
I guess I'll introduce myself first. My name is Prince. I'm in grade 9. As Annie said, I go to UCC, and I started doing math 5 years ago. So you've probably heard this a lot, but it is true. Practice is definitely very important to consolidating information. And also, like if you learn any formulas, if you practice, you'll get to memorize the formulas. So you don't have to try to cram formulas the day before contests because if you practice enough, you'll just internalize them and then you can use them to solve problems where they're applicable. Also, it's very important because it builds confidence. If you practice a lot and you do well in your practice, if you start a contest and you get the time to settle in, you can really shine because through your practice, you'll have amassed a lot of confidence. So even if you see a hard question that you've never seen before, you'll have the confidence to at least try your best to solve it. Something important to think about when practicing is to not look at the answers the moment you have no ideas, because if you keep trying, even if you don't solve it, it trains your ability to think for longer, which is especially important for a higher level math contest like the CMC or CMO, since you need to keep thinking about a problem and keep grinding away at it for sometimes hours on end. So it's good to practice that ability because they'll help you in the future. And so also some concepts might have like a trust me moment at the start because maybe say university level math is needed to like fully prove it. So if you practice the concept a lot, it can teach you the nuances and where it's applicable. And finally, consistency is key. Time flies by really quickly. And if you want to have actually meaningful practice and to get better, you should try to make a habit. Say maybe try a few hours every week or maybe 30 minutes every day. It'll build up a lot and it's a lot better than letting motivation take over and maybe practicing 2 hours one day, but then zero for the rest of the week. So now let's say you've practiced all that and it's contest day. What do you do? Well, here's some tips. You should sleep well the night before. Sleep is very important and it allows you to get your brain up to 100% and ready for the contest. Also, try not to study too much in the few days because in the end, I would say those last few days of practice won't really help that much and then it might make you burn out. Burning out is pretty bad because then it makes you really tired for the contest. And I personally had this for COMC this year. I didn't burn out, but I just got sick. And well, sickness happens. So I would say I did pretty bad on the COMC. So that's why it's important to make sure you're healthy and ready to go for the few days before the contest. And finally, being nervous is normal. If you don't get nervous, well, then you probably don't care a lot. So if you're nervous, just try to settle in, try to ignore the nerves, but then just remember that being nervous is normal. So it's not anything out of the ordinary. So now lastly, results. Let's say you finished the contest and now you got your results back. If you did great, that's awesome. You should be proud and happy of yourself. But if you didn't do great, it's not that bad. Don't worry about it. The main goal was to learn stuff and obviously be happy. As Kaylin said, the results aren't all that important. And also, there's so many contests and so many years for you to get the results you want that if you have one bad result, it doesn't really matter because as long as you learn stuff, even if you did badly this year, the knowledge you've gained is still there. So the next year, you will see a drastic improvement if you do well. So I would say the bottom line is you should enjoy what you do. If you enjoy math, you should also try to check out a few team competitions like CTMC, which is the Canadian Team Mathematics Contest, or ARMO, the American Regions Math League contest. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys. Great job on the contest.
That's a wrap on the two speeches that Prince and I gave. We hope they inspired you as much as our journeys have helped us. If our stories resonated with you, please comment your favorite math memories and how you've grown as a mathlete. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content from our team. Thanks for watching and keep your eyes out for part 2.